the Las Vegas Raiders and the Cincinnati Bengals. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hut.
A run, and this is Aston Genty. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down straight away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. A big-time play for Vegas, and even 30 yards. They'll throw on 1st down with Ritter. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, Ritter. Open man, that's Dante Fortin. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
Out of the pistol, it's Ritter. This one intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Auburn. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
At their own 12-yard line.
Here we go.
Play action now. It's Burrow. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Gun.
No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position.
Ready?
Run right at the gut with Genty. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so Give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. That is Trey Hendrickson. He's got his first sack of the season here early in week 1. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. We'll run the draw with Genty. And that's not going to do it. They'll get about 3, but it's 4th and long coming up. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1, ready?
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
11. Here we go.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
1-1, ready? Here we go. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's to the right side for Burton. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
6 brings up 3rd and 1.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
11. Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. A gain of 16 yards. It's a Cincinnati first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Here we go. Here. 12.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 33, here's 2nd and a couple.
Here we go. Hey, can. Stop.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Gun.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Catch left side is made by Higgins.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd down, they need 5.
11. Here we go. 12. Right, 80. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. That is caught. Finding Higgins. And he will score. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important. as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession, too. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This is taken in at the goal line. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my Facebook question. Ground control with a soul like Chloe, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling you that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scar.
Ready, play. Here we go. Here we go. Yellow.
They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Each will loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 20-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Ready. Hut, hut.
Out of the gun, it's Ritter. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Shamar Stewart working his way in to register his first sack of the new season.
Well, as they face this possible 3 and out following that 2nd down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
They go play action for Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Here we go.
Burrow here on 2nd down. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Here we go.
On the ground, it's the tight end. Oh, he's trying to use the big frame to push forward, but I don't think he's going to get there. He's held up at the line of scrimmage, and now it's 4th down.
Here we go. Here we go.
They do indeed snap as they'll try and throw. And he's going to have a Bengals 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
11, 11, 11, 11. Here we go. 11. Hey, can. Dot.
Up the middle they go. And they'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 8. Now, Burrow. Quick hitting slant there. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That one's good for 29. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Gun.
They'll give on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify or pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And they'll stop. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here, and now it's going to be third down.
And what started out as a promising drive, now they find themselves in third and long. After being stuffed for a loss on first down with that ground game, they came right back to it, trying to make up some of those lost yards. The defense was having none of it. Third and long. Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Ready?
Play action, it's Ritter. Trying to push the ball down the field, it's an interception. That's the safety, Geno Stone. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Bengals take over first down.
Here we go.
At the 48-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On one, ready?
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 8.
Here we go.
Now, faking the give. Forced to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. And that is incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it's going to lead to fourth down. Here's the punter now. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. Fair catch called and taken. Right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready, set. Here we go. Set.
Throwing now. Ritter up. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
Ritter is sacked.
points remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Ritter. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Right.
From the shotgun, it's Ritter. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Ready.
Here's Ritter. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And the Bengals are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And he tacks on a nice return to boot. He'll get this all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Mike, it's very simple in the NFL. You're just not going to win a lot of games when you're losing the turnover battle to this degree. And it's their struggles protecting the football. They've continued to hurt them here today, and that's why they find themselves trailing at this point in the game.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. As the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
Come on,
Las Vegas.
On 1st and 10, it's Ritter. He'll find Jenkins out of the backfield.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Now, Ritter to throw on 2nd down. Open man. That's Trey Tucker. And he's going to have a first down. They get into field goal range here at the 29.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This will be a 46-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This will be taken in at the 2. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On first down, Burrow. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Oh, he is depleted on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, the reality is a lot of times bubble screens are just added on to a traditional run. You're saying to the quarterback, don't hand the ball off if you don't think it's a good look. But what you're not counting for is that he decides to throw it out to the bubble and you end up losing yardage.
And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line. That is Max Crosby taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. We're trying to get this one on the ground. And that's not going to be nearly enough. He'll get 4, but 4th and long coming up. On 4th down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And we will not have a return. This one hit in the field of play and bounces out of bounds.
Here we go. Set. Set.
Off the fake. Here's Ritter. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open there underneath.
He's brought down at his 49-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
On the double.
3rd and 5.
Let's go now.
Throwing is Ritter. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Now Burrow on the bootleg. First down throw there is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down.
11, 11. Right, 80.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Open man, left side. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Pass caught left side by Fant. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
At the 28-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's a run. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up second and goal. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign.
Here we go.
He'll try to run this one in. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
Back at the 6-yard line, what can they do on third and goal? They'll run. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready. Set. Hut.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll go again with Genty. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. First down, Vegas.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Dante Thornton was the intended target. And third down coming up. Out of the pistol, it's Ritter. He's got his man, Max Thornton. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Raider first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 2.
Ready, ready.
Here's Ritter to throw. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. And he's in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is...
That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We might need more Power Rangers. Mom also dangerous. Y'all talk about range.
Gun. Shot. Ready? 11 coming. Shot.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Here we go. Shot.
They go play action for Burrow. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
3rd down and 9.
11 empty. Here we go. Hey, can.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. To the left side, caught by Chase. A pickup of 12 yards. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go. Ready? Shot.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a 1st down.
11 mighty.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Ready? 11. Shot.
To throw is Burrow. Moving to his right. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. Jermaine Burton, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
That is Hunt. What a throw. Jafar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. McPherson now for the PAT. He gets it to go. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Raiders 12.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. No return here, and this is a touchback.
First down 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Down. Hut.
The ball's out. And one of the Raiders able to get back in there and secure possession so they keep the ball.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment. Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
Looking downfield, that's Musgrave, the tight end. That one good for 26 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. 13 yards on that pass play. First down, Vegas.
13 yards. First down, Los
Ready.
To throw is Ritter. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So these screenplays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line...
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
From the gun, it's Ritter. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
Their own 10-yard line.
Here we go.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
The 13-yard line. 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
11 and 12. 12. Here we go.
Burrow now. Forced out wide. Now he takes off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. He'll go right and find his running back. And he puts his head down, and he picks up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Ready?
This defense in desperate need of a stop, and here comes 3rd down.
Right 80. Right up.
They'll drop to throw. He'll let one go. Down the middle. That is brought in. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. That is a big play for Cincinnati. 41 yards. First and 10 now from the 36.
180. Right side. Right side.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one.